you want to be able to crisp it up a little bit so as you're eating it, it's like bacon, the consistency of bacon. It's crispy. Or you do get that smokiness. It brings out the flavor a lot more when you grill it. So I like knowing that I was able to cook my pasta from scratch, from start to, well, not from scratch, from frozen to done, while also grilling some prosciutto at the same time in the same device. Now, of course, you can do that on a stove, but everything comes with a bigger size. And normally, as I'm only eating for 1 or 2 these days, um, I like to be able to make a meal quick and easy. Oh my gosh. I like how in the comments, and shout out to you all who are like in the comments. Let me bring this over. Because as I'm now talking about the food, let's talk about the tech that makes all of this work today. All right. So first of all, utilizing an old iPad. I'm an Android user, so I know you need an iOS device to power a stream on Amazon. So, oh, interesting. I wonder, Nikki, if you can see me on a YouTube now, because now it's saying that I'm green on YouTube. Uh, my Facebook is still red though, and I don't know why. Alrighty. Yay! And then shout out to Serena and Ricky, who are literally in the comment section, getting me to so many stars. So if you're just joining in, please, first of all, hit follow. That way you can know and get notified every time I do go live. And hit the star button. Or as Ricky and Serene are doing in the comment section, they're smashing that star button right now. Because I believe that right now we are at 8,000 likes. Oh my gosh. Oh, and Nikki too. Shout out to Nikki. She's like, oh, don't forget about me. I haven't stopped hitting the star button. Appreciate you. All right, so now that we just created an entire meal from this Top Wit electric grill, and if you're just tuning in and you missed my live demonstration, don't worry, you can always re-watch any of my streams. You can also catch my very, very first cooking demonstration at the beginning of the year when I just got this Top Wit 2-in-1 grill. I think I made ramen and grilled veggies, but today I tried making, or I didn't try, I succeeded. I made a pasta with grilled prosciutto, topped and garnished with some cilantro and sliced scallions. And I made a mocktail. So everything that I'm talking about today, including the coupe glasses, plus everything that I utilized to make that mocktail, is in my carousel. And if you never watch Amazon, everything that I'm talking about is in my carousel at the bottom of your phone or to the left of your screen. But now let's talk about a little bit more about what makes this stream run. Okay, so right now I have to say, oh, you can actually see it right here too. Okay, let me go like this. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, so this is the Logitech K780 multi-device keyboard. That excludes all the splashes around here, but this is where I was hiding all the food. Let me just throw that away right there. Okay, but this is the Logitech keyboard. This is actually what it looks like on my end, y'all, and this is all your comments right here. But I'm able to just click on what I'm talking about right here. So it's very important for me to actually click on it, because sometimes I'll go on these tangents and talk about another product on my carousel, and then I'll literally be on the wrong device, wrong product, and I'm like, no. So, but I love this Logitech K780 because, as you can see, I'm not attached to any wire. So when I do cooking demonstrations like this, I can literally put this down, and I can lift this off and put it elsewhere. I don't need to have it on the table. And I'm able to go between 1, 2, and 3 devices. You know what I should do is I should actually pair my iPad, one of my iPads, to this as well to see if that will work another time. Because right now it wasn't doing that. Alrighty. But I'm going to put it back on. What I love about this keyboard as well is that it has a little divot right here. So I can put my iPad here. I can turn it into like somewhat of a computer wherever I go. I can go on my couch, watch TV. I can also do some work this way, or I can lay back and edit utilizing this awesome keyboard. I also can move it over and put my phone here. Unfortunately, my case is a little thick with two C's. So because of that, it doesn't just lay as at a 45 angle like my iPad, but I'm still able to do somewhat like this. But then I'm able to actually type on my phone as well. So that's the cool thing about this keyboard, and also being able to have it wireless. So that is what I love about the Logitech. Oh my gosh! I don't see what you all are seeing in the app, and I have to give a shout out to like every single one of you who screenshot last stream for Giving Tuesday and sent it to me via Instagram. I just loved knowing that so many of you were watching, and even if you didn't make a comment, I was like, where was your name? I hope you speak up next time. It was just really cool to connect with you all on Instagram. So yeah, if you sent me a screenshot through my Instagram, again, if you miss me too much between the lives every Tuesday, you can follow me on my personal Instagram account. And yeah, but to everyone who sent me a screenshot, thank you so much. I mean, my eyes were closed in most of them, so maybe I need to like this time when we hit a certain number, please let me know, and then I'll just like stay and look at the camera and smile for like a hot 10 seconds. That way you all aren't sending me screenshots of my eyes going like this and me acting all crazy and stuff. But yeah, that's me. So feel free to follow me after the fact and send me screenshots once we hit there. But yeah, I don't know who's been hitting them likes silently, because I know there's a couple of other folks in here that are just doing this silently behind in the background, and I really appreciate you all. Oh, food break, food break. Again, if you're just tuning in right now, you missed that I made an entire meal utilizing the Top Wit. Man, you would have thought this was sponsored by Top Wit. It's not. But this meal today was sponsored by Trader Joe's. Thank you, Trader Joe's. I like how you all are having a conversation in the comment section. It makes me happy. All right. Thank you, David. Thank you, Serene. Serene says she'll say cheese and then I pose. All right, good. But give me like a little bit of a warning because the lag is so real. Like I'll say something and look off and realize that 5, 6, 7. It's about like a 5-second, 10-second delay. 11.4 thousand. What? That's insane. That is a new record. Yay! Last stream we're at 11.2 thousand likes, and then this stream we're at 11.4. That's amazing. You guys are awesome. All right. If that means y'all come back here and like watch me cook every day or cook something new for you, I will do it. That's awesome. Okay. Oh, perfect. This stream, I also wanted to talk about things that I normally don't talk about, but it still is kind of tech related. It is this awesome light bulb in the back. Now on camera, you can't really make out the words. However, it does say love, and so that bulb can fit in most standard lights or lamps. And depending on if you have one facing like down like me, you can get a light bulb where when you screw it in, it's upside down. So when you plug it in, it'll be right side up, or vice versa as well. So I really, really like this light bulb. And in case I ever broke it, I'd be able to replace it immediately. But it also adds like a nice practical light just in the background of your videos. So if you are starting a channel and if you want a little practical light in the background as you speak, look at the dimension. It's so different, right, than if I were to completely have no light. So also, I'll just show you. Alexa, turn off my lights. Okay, so as you can see, this is what my scene will look like, and with a nice practical light in the background, I'm able to make it a little more interesting, add a little more depth. I can come a little bit closer to the camera and then you'd be able to see a little practical light in the back. But then if I move a little bit closer right here, it just makes the scene a little bit more interesting, right? Than it was before. Ooh, let me just turn on my light strip then while I have it here. Yeah, if you have any devices by a certain company on here, this one right here, this is the exact Echo Dot that I have. Again, this is the 4th generation because it has the time. Thank you for stopping by, Richard. I appreciate you. I know it's late where you are. Oh, I've never had Richard leave any one of my streams early. Nelson, you just popped in to say hi. You missed my entire cooking demonstration. But look, I wanted to show you what I made. Ta-da! It's a pasta with grilled prosciutto and cilantro and sliced scallions. We were going to eat it, but then I realized I wanted to showcase some more things. But thank you so much. You're also joining at a point where I believe we're almost at 15,000 likes, and I feel like I shouldn't even stop the stream until I get to 15,000. Yay! Nelson's gonna catch the replay. Oh, Ricky, you're being such a dad, being such a mom. Like, keep eating before it gets cold. You know what I'll do is I'll put it back and reheat it in that. Actually, I could probably do that right now. I could reheat it in the top whip. So by the time I'm done with this live stream at 8, it'll be completely preheated and hot again. So we'll do that. We'll see how nice pasta reheats in this top whip together, maybe. Again, this is the Echo Dot. I believe that there is a 5th generation now, and that looks even cooler because when you're asking for the song or the audio, it actually shows up as well as the weather. Richard said he's leaving because I made him hungry. Well, grab something to eat and come on back. Like, take me with you. Aren't you watching on your phone too? Like, just bring me to the kitchen with you. That way you're just always in the live stream, Richard. But, yeah, so that's the specific Echo Dot that I have. And let's just add another thing to it. So, Alexa, turn my light strip red.
Okay.
Okay, and now we are making the scene even more interesting by adding a Sengled smart light strip that's voice activated utilizing the Echo Dot. So being able to program everything that I have in the back allows me to really play with a lot of lights that I never got to before. Yes! Shout out to David C. He says, oh, you can do hot pot with the top whip. Yes. Now, obviously, it'd probably be a hot pot for one. But I will say, man, I forgot to bring the footage. Like, I took my top wit 2-in-1 hot pot back home to the Bay Area. And then actually my auntie and my mom, we all utilized this to actually make food. And it was actually quite fun because the one thing I will say is sometimes when you're waiting for your food to cook, it's slow in the beginning, but then after a while you're like, oh my goodness, I put so much in my hot pot. Now I got to eat it all at the same time, and then you can't eat it right away because it'll burn your mouth, or like whatever you eat will explode in your mouth like little quail eggs. So it's actually a nice portion control size because I don't want to overcook at one point, and I like to enjoy. Like, eating is like a fun activity for me. I can understand why mukbangs are so popular. I don't know if I could watch somebody eat, but that's what I'm trying to avoid by eating my plate in front of you. But there is a joy in watching people cook and consume things that they've just made, because you just feel so proud. You feel like this sense of pride that, wow, these two hands and this mind and this technology was able to create something in under 15 minutes. So it's like really, really awesome. Okay, whoa. But yeah, I don't know if we got, let me put like this on here so you guys are in the shot as well. Oh, maybe this one. Yeah, let's do this one. Yeah, eat at the end. Yes. All right. Well, you let me know when we hit 15,000 so I can show you exactly and pose, okay? And then you guys can send me photos with my eyes not closed. Or we got score. Oh my gosh, you're at score. That's awesome. That's 15,000 achieved. All right, you all, because I'm gonna give you an actual moment to like screenshot this because last time I wanted to repost every one of your screenshots, but I looked crazy. I look crazy, okay? All right, so I'm gonna give you about 10 seconds and I'm just gonna look at it, but make sure we get you guys in here. This is why I have you all in here. So if you zoom in on that, you'll be able to see yourself. Alrighty, in 3, 2, 1. Yay! I'm not blinking, just like Wednesday from Netflix. All right, did you all get your screenshot now? Did I do it right? Am I doing it right now? That's so amazing. Ah, my gosh. Thank you again for you all getting me to 15,000 likes. That's a brand new record, even though you all just started this tradition last Giving Tuesday. So I just have to shout you all out for even bringing it to my attention that this was happening on in the background, because I'll show you my screen also has stars popping out, but maybe because I'm the creator. Actually, no, that shouldn't matter, because I'm the creator, it doesn't show me. I'm wondering it is. uh Oh yes, and shout out to Jenna Ortega. Oh my gosh, she's crushing it, and I'm so glad that she's having a moment right now because she is extremely talented. I watched Fallout on the plane. It was very sad, but the acting was so good, and to see her as Wednesday, and I just learned that she played the younger version of Jane and Jane the Virgin, which is one of my favorite shows on the CW, because Gina Rodriguez is like goals. Like, she acts and directs. So I feel like everybody who comes from the Jane the Virgin, the CW show, are just brilliant, amazing actors. And what's even cooler is off the show, like in their social media, like their relationships with each other and the way that they talk about humanity, just my heart. But yes. Oh, Nikki can't see it either. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm just like, maybe it's on the phone. Is it like on the phone? Ricky Bourbon in one hand, smashing a like in the other. Mm. I will toast to that. Well, thank you so much for bringing me to that area. And and just so I can talk a little bit about the tech, you all know this, but the other new tech, one that I have been talking to, because I got a lot of questions last time too about like what audio do I use, because I walk around a lot and they can still hear me consistently, which is great. So yeah, but again, what I selected, Ceremonic Blink 500 B2, the wireless audio kit. I've been using it for years. I'm not the kind of person that will buy a whole bunch of things on Amazon, review it, and then return it. I really like to share tech that I've been using for quite some time. And I mean, it's case in point with the Top Wit. I've had it since the beginning of this year. It was a gift from my friends. And I really like to play around with the technology and the tools and the products that I get to see if I really like it. Because it might work that one day, but it might completely fall apart the next. So I'm looking for just to test out more gear. So if you have any idea or would like me to test out specific gear that you've been interested in testing, especially if it comes from a reputable brand, please let me know, because then, maybe I can reach out and be like, my audience really would love for me to review this on my show because they would buy it if I reviewed it and I actually liked it. So that might be an angle there. But yes, we are over 15,000, and that is amazing. Yes, but please follow me. Now that I'm back on my YOLO box, let me just show you. Wait, what is this? Oh, this is my spatula. I'm like, what is in the way? It's not my spatula, it's my little spoon. But yeah, here we go. Yeah, it's kind of matching my background right now. It's giving matching vibes right now. This is really cool. Trying to hit 20. You think we can hit 20,000 before 8 p.m.? I don't know, y'all. Like, I'm trying to think about how long it must have taken to even get to that point. So if you're just tuning in, there is this star button at the bottom right corner of your screen. I think it looks like a star to me. Actually, I'll show you what it looks like on my end, so you guys know that I'm not like saying anything. Okay, but okay, this is my side right here, right? Oh, I just kicked my camera. Okay, this is what it looks like for. This is what it looks like for me. This is my star button. Yeah, let me just focus. Oh my gosh, why am I like not focusing? Okay, let me switch on manual. There it goes. Alright, there's this. See, that's what it looks like for me. Like, I see the stars going and everything, but like, I don't know where you all are seeing that number. So maybe, just maybe, it's not meant for me, because maybe it's going under my account and I'm logged in. So maybe that's a thing. I'm gonna put this back over here. Oh. Oh. Oh, there it goes. Make a lot of noise. Alright, let me move it in here. Yeah, and then this re-energize, refocus on this auto-centering focus. Perfecto. And I have this here. Oop, this is not going the right way. This is right here. Gonna do that. Perfect. But yeah, so John, okay, don't break y'all's finger, okay? And make sure y'all are following each other, because we have a lot of fun, cool people in here. And this doesn't actually feel like my normal set as I'm used to, because then we just like cooked. But let's just change the lighting again. What color shall we do? See, we did red over here. Maybe we can do a green. I just like colors that can make a difference on screen. Alexa, turn my light strip green.
Okay.
Yeah. That's not green. I don't think she heard me. Alexa, turn my light strip green.
Okay.
There it goes. There's the green. I was wondering where that was before. But yeah. Okay. Alrighty, y'all. Are we? It's 8 o'clock. It's okay if we didn't hit 20,000. But you know, I'm just very grateful that you all are here. Alexa, turn my light strip warm white.
Okay.
And Alexa, turn on my backlights.
Okay.
Okay, now I feel like myself again. Woo, woo, woo. Yes. Okay, you guys. I know it's 8 o'clock. It's okay. That just means we just have to hit it another time, you know? So no worries. We don't have to crush it today. We don't have to crush it today. It just gives us a goal to strive for next time. That means everybody's got to, start later. But I do really appreciate you all for joining in. Again, if you got those screenshots, please send them to me, and let's see if we can find some that don't have my eyes going like this or making me look cross-eyed. But I really appreciate the sentiment to every single one who DM'd me. Made sure I follow you back, so just let me know if I forgot to follow you back in the midst of trying to create a video of how that happened. But I really want to say thank you for joining me every Tuesday from 7 to 8 p.m., no matter what I talk about. And as much as I like to talk about tech, I realize too that I also love cooking, and I also love talking about other things. So I'm also in the process of possibly moving. So I think a lot of the content that's going to be coming on my channel the next year at least will also focus a little bit more on home goods as well. So there's still be some technology in it, okay? Like, don't get me wrong. But there's also going to be the technology and the home goods and the home tech that makes your life even easier. So just really love you all for dropping by, saying hi, allowing me to cook for you, utilizing my Top Wit 2-in-1 indoor smokeless hot grill and hot pot combo. And oh snap, what's up? PC Phil's in the house. I'm getting a little starstruck. Shout out to PC Phil for dropping in and following. You're awesome. And then say hello to all my amazing commenters and my followers who have got me to over, how many are we? Did we get over 19.5 thousand? Oh my gosh. Okay, now this is very difficult. I said that if we didn't have to break 20,000, we didn't have to today, but you guys are really toying with my feelings being at 19.5 right now. Like, really toying with my feelings. Like, should I just turn on this top wood again to just show you all how I reheat my pasta while we can see if we can make it to 20,000 at the same time? Oh my gosh! You guys did it anyway. Oh my gosh, you all. That's so awesome. Okay, okay, screenshot, but with my pasta this time. Yay! Okay, let me move over here. Okay, you ready? So I don't get any crazy wide-eyed things. Okay, I'm gonna stay still in 3, 2, 1. Yay! All right, hopefully something happened in there. Thank you so much. I feel like it's the grace of a PC Fills for drop it in saying hi. Truly, really appreciate you. I can't wait to catch one of your lives. What time? When do you go live, Phil? Please let me know. I'm like in the Amazon influencer group, but at the same time, like I feel like I'm one of those that goes live once a week for an hour, and I know that there's a lot of people who live stream every day, and you have to tell me how the heck do you do it? Because just how the heck do you do it? Um, that's amazing. Thank you, Serene. I appreciate you. Yes, like again, if you all could send me your screenshots to me, DM me. I'll give you permission to slide into my DMs and send me that screenshot. I love to share the amazing community effort of getting likes. Again, if Amazon would recognize these likes as money and donate it towards my cause that I've been talking about since last Giving Tuesday, the Asian American Donor Program, that would be awesome. Maybe it's a feature I can help advocate for and also make sure that that could happen one day. Because as of this point, I really don't know what the likes do, but at the same time, I just really appreciate you all banding together, coming for a cause. You know, as they say, it's just gonna get harder and harder each live stream now because you're almost hit that. So I know I have a couple of live streams left in the year, and while I was specifically focusing on tech, it's truly been amazing to feel like, wow, I started it at the beginning of the year, and I've live streamed every Tuesday from 7 to 8 since. And it is such a crazy feeling to me knowing that I've been able to consistently show up and go live with you and introduce you all to some of my favorite tech, and have kind of built and been able to be a part of this awesome community just talking about technology. So I just really want to say thank you. And as my first year live streaming on Amazon wraps up, I really hope to take it to a next level next year. I have some things brewing. I have some really fun ideas happening, brewing in my mind. So it may not be TechNicki Speaking by Nicki Sun on Amazon, but it might just be Amazon faves or finds by Nicki Sun next year. So if you have any suggestion for names that would allow me to encompass all the things I love to do, which is technology, you know, camera gear, gear for content creators, but also like lifestyle and like cooking in front of you and giving you a live demonstration of how I cook a meal from start to finish using some of the products, like that would be great. So let me know because I really look forward to continuing to curate and feel inspired and be inspired by everybody who comes to my shows, and to infinity and beyond. Yes, that is right. So, yeah, I really appreciate you all. Now I'm gonna go ahead and like reheat my food items. So feel free to pop off to Tennessee and beyond because you're the only 10 I see. Did you ever get that joke growing up? Like, oh, you so fine, you a 10 because you're the only 10 I see. Is that how the joke goes? I'm sorry if I'm butchering that. But, bye, Nikki. Love you. Aw, good night, John. You really like the cooker. Aw, and thank you so much, John, Nikki, Serene, or Ricky, PC Dawn, PC Phil, like Nelson. I know Richard was in here earlier too. I just want to say thank you for getting me to those numbers. And yeah, feel free to pop off. But I just decided I'm just going to like reheat my top while I'm doing stuff. So if you want to stick around and just ask me any question, Amazon related or not, go ahead and do so. But I'm going to reheat my food in the top wit cooker right now and bring it back on the table. I realize I never really just do like the outro bloopers where I just leave my camera running, and I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. Okay? I'm just gonna bring it back on because now I feel like even less pressured. All right, so it's gonna bring this back. Again, this is the 2-in-1 top wit. I do have 2 angles right here. Let me just make sure I set up my second angle correctly. Alrighty. Let's do this over here. Perfect. This is me on that side. Cool, cool, cool. What is that tiny white dish behind? Oh! I love these orange, where am I? I love these orange slices from Trader Joe's. They are dehydrated and they are crystallized. My mom actually introduced them to me. They're really cool as decor as well. You can put them on a bright white cake, for instance, or you can make a little slit and add it to the side of a cocktail glass, which is what I should have done when I was making you all my mocktail composed of 3 ingredients and 0 calories, low carb. I should have put it on the side, but my thoughts were, let me float it, and yeah, of course it sunk because it wasn't like a fluffy white cloud. But I love it. At Trader Joe's, they're so cheap. I think it's like under $2 for a pack of these orange slices. But so I would say if you're looking for these, just get them at the store. But I put it in my carousel just in case, so you know exactly the ones that I'm eating. But yeah, you can eat it straight up. The first time eating like an orange peel and actually being like, pretty good. But yeah, let me plug my top lip back in. This is the after party. Ricky, I thought you were tired. Go to bed. This is the after party. Do you want me to make you another mocktail? All right, let me plug this back in. All right. It's so weird that my Facebook and my YouTube weren't working today. I think it was like on and off. But yeah, oh, I'm just spotting this now. Oh, hi, Peter. He says my audio is really high-pitched. Is it high-pitched or am I just like shrieking? Which I am sorry if I am. Okay, this is the after party. Oh my god, Richard came back. Yay! All right. This. You want waffles? Okay, welcome to my diner. What can I make for you today? Okay, let me turn on this thing again. So again, let me see if I can move it here so you can see what I'm doing, and you can see my YOLO box too. Here, let me do this. Okay. So yeah, here is my top wit. I just turned it on to a 1. I'm going to reheat my food and then throw maybe a couple more prosciuttos on the top of here so we can see that. I realize that if I go like this, my face will be blocked out with all of this stuff. But yeah. Yes, no. Richard, you missed it. We hit 20. We took screenshots. People are sending them to me. We good. Please save your thumbs for the next time. Even though 25 is my lucky number. But yeah. 2 eggs over easy, bacon and biscuits and gravy. Oh, that sounds like one of those Grand Slam kind of breakfasts. Alrighty, but yeah, alright. Yeah, if you're tuning in now, this is like the after party. So if you want to catch how I made everything today, feel free to rewatch my live. Too late. Ricky is the kind of person that you can have a big glass of ice cold milk and I'd be like, sir, I think I would have to, you would have to give me one of these lactase fast act dairy-free pills if I ever did a cold tall glass of milk. Ooh, I can hear it bubbling up though. Ooh, 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 ooh. All right, you can hear it? Okay. Because what I'm going to do is because I didn't really get to eat this during the show because I didn't want to eat entirely everything in the show for you all. I'm just going to, you know, wait for that to heat up. Then I'm going to pop these ones back in there so it's hot again. Ooh, and I can make a fresh mocktail. Oh my gosh. See what happens when you're here for the after party? PC Phil! Wow. Amazing. 24,000 already? You go through a gallon of milk every day? See, I have to get like a lactase milk, which fortunately a lot of grocery stores and Trader Joe's has. Again, if anybody from Trader Joe's is watching, I'd love to be sponsored by you. Let me go get a fresh can of LaCroix so I can make you all. You guys want to see the mocktail trick again? Because I really don't mind making them. Yeah. Oh, let me go get a can of LaCroix. What flavor should we do? I know I did a grapefruit, but now maybe for this one, we can do a lime. Key lime LaCroix actually is one of my favorites. So yeah, maybe if I do a lime LaCroix with the lemon juice and a little stevia, it's actually going to taste like a Sprite. Basically a low carb, 0 calorie Sprite mocktail. All right, so we're going to test the audio now too, okay? So actually, while this is reheating, actually, let me put this in there while I go get my key lime LaCroix, and then I'll come back. And I think this will be good. It's looking so good. It's like redoing itself. All right, so I'm just gonna throw everything in here because I like my food hot. I'm a kind of person, I feel like a sane person, but I am a kind of person that needs to have everything just be ready at the same time, or at least hot. You don't go the entire day preparing a meal to have it cold. You want to eat it as it's supposed to. At least that's just my philosophy on these things. And if you agree, press 1 or just say amen in the comments. So I'm just going to throw this in here. And you know what? Adding that prosciutto in here is probably going to make it even more of a salty ham prosciutto flavor added to this. Oh, this is already smelling so good already, guys. So we're gonna do this. Yeah. To all my friends and viewers who left early, they're like, why is she still alive? Why is it saying that she's still alive right now? I actually don't know if that actually says that. Nicki, everybody's still here. I literally stopped the live stream because I thought, okay, I could just talk to myself now. Now everybody's gonna know how weird I am when I end the live stream. All right, so while this is heating up, I am going to go and clear this area so I can make you all another delicious mocktail. But I will still talk to you. Let's see. I don't know if you can see all of this stuff here. It's a little greasy on that side, but I'm going to do this. So yeah, I'll keep talking to you. But yeah, okay, what do I need? All I need is just a LaCroix. Okay, so I'm going to come back. I'm going to get a LaCroix. You can still hear me because I'm attached utilizing the Ceremonic Blink 500 B2 wireless lavalier microphone system. I'm not going to waste this though. I'm going to put it back in my fridge. Grab one of these key lime LaCroix. And then I'm going to grab another mason jar. Oops. Stay there. All right, cool. Let me grab one of these. You know, let's try this can. I don't think the size or the width of the can is supposed to make a huge difference anyways. Ugh, I'm coming back. I'm coming back. Making it all the way over here. Did you hear me the entire time I was gone and you can see that I came back? I came back just for you all. Just FYI. Oh my gosh. Okay, so here we go. While this is almost done, I'd like to have a complete meal. Oh my gosh, this is looking so good, you guys. And yes, if you want to join the after party by eating with me too, by all means. Can you see that? Can you smell what Nicki is cooking? Again, we're pretty close to smell-o-vision. I'm just going to go back over here again. Oh, here we are, baby, here we are. Yeah, I don't know what I put in these drinks. I think it's the stevia. I'm a little wired right now. Okay, so again, I'm going to put what I made earlier back. I have a clean glass. Again, for those of you who missed the demonstration earlier of how I made a fancy mocktail, so yes, means no alcohol is in it, but it has a really cool egg white effect, so it looks like you're drinking something cool. We're going to do that. So I'm going to just put this over here so it's hot, and then let's make ourselves a fresh mocktail fresh pasta. So then when we can do this, you know what? Maybe I can just sit down and eat with you all. Would you mind if I like ate in front of you this time? It's gonna be weird though. I feel like if people come across my channel and it's the first time they've seen me, it's gonna be like, is this a mukbang series? But yeah, no, technically we're talking about the top with electric grills, so I think I can have dinner too. Um, oh my gosh, Serena, you came back in the chat. Just I have the coolest viewers ever, and if you are in this viewing room right now, as one of the special elite after party crew, I want to give you your flowers and a badge because you all are just making my day. Okay, so again, we have, for those of you who missed it the first time, I'm making a delicious, low carb, no calorie, 0 calorie mocktail. So you need a glass. We're going to get my light over here went off. I've been live streaming for that long apparently. But we're going to open this. I chose key lime this time. I don't need to fill it all the way. I'm just going to do a little bit of that. Let's do that. We're going to say about like that. Okay? Now we're going to add, let's bring that coup glass over. A brand new fresh coup glass. I'll put it right over here. We are going to add some pure lemon juice, which is 0 calories, just to taste. But I'm going to do that because I do feel like the properties of the lemon and the bubbles of something allow it to be bubbly. Then I'm going to grab a teaspoon, or half to a full teaspoon of stevia with here. And then I'm just going to throw it in here and then do a little shake. And as it mixes, it's going to produce this foaming effect. Alrighty. And then I'm just going to pour it right into here. Oh, cool. I love science. So we'll do that. And I'm going to turn off. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to keep it hot. That way I can just eat out of the top lid. Is that weird? I think it's like, is that weird? But yeah. Oh, and then I can do this. Oh, look at that. Isn't that so cool? So cheers, you all. Wait, did we hit like a thing? Did we hit 30,000 likes? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's so cool. Okay. All right. Cheers. Can we do a little screenshot? Cheers. I'm posing in 3, 2, 1. Hey! Cheers. I'm just smiling until all the bubbles go away because it's like, ooh. But yeah, cheers to that. Oh yeah. It's so cool. I can see who's sending me photos on the side of my screen. I should have worn a more festive top if we were going to get to 30,000. You guys didn't prepare me for this. Yes. Well, cheers, you all. Thank you so much. Please rest your fingers. I don't want you dislocating or injuring or straining any of your joints for me on my behalf because we've already hit multiple records today. So, no need for that. Okay. Now I'm going to bring this down so I can actually enjoy this meal with you all. Let me bring this down. Oh, the magic. Okay. Oh my gosh. Isn't that cool? I get amused way too easily. That's what my mom says. Let me go like this. But yeah, I think we only just need one angle now. But, yeah. Yay. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, thank you all so much for joining me. I'm going to like turn this off now and then actually, it's bubbling, you all. Don't know if I can like show you, but it's like, oh, look at that. It's like bubbling right there. Can you hear that ASMR? Here. Can you hear that? That's so cool. Okay. Now, probably shouldn't eat it straight out of there because it'll be piping hot. But I'm just going to put some of this in my plate again. and then I'll cover it so it's like nice and hot. But this is just gonna be, I'm at eating hour at this point, because normally I end the stream because I have to cook, but because I kind of cooked live for you all, it's kind of like part of my show, so I might as well just be here, you know. And again, don't feel obligated to stay. I already told you that I already know many of you who have been in my streams many times before, and I would not be offended if you left. It's just me right now eating, so I don't know how interesting or exciting that is to you, but what I'm going to do is also move everything to the side so I can actually put you all in my main center focus right over here. You're obligated. You can't be obligated. Yolanda, thank you so much for following. I appreciate you. This is the after party. So I've just been reviewing this Top Wit electric grill. Again, it's an indoor smokeless grill and hot pot. So it allows me to not only make pasta or ramen on the left side, and I can also cook an egg on the right side, or bacon, or it's just all the things that he didn't have. I did have an egg, but I was like, I didn't really want carbonara pasta today, so I was like, let me do this. But yeah, everything that I'm talking about right now on my live cooking show is in my carousel, and if you missed my cooking show earlier, feel free to rewatch it from the beginning after this is closed. But my lovely viewers have let me know that I shouldn't leave my food cold, so I decided to reheat it on camera instead of just ending the stream. So right now it's just going to be me eating, utilizing this Top Wit. So if you have any questions about it, please let me know if you have any, and I will do my best to answer them as I'm drinking a mocktail. There's no alcohol in this. And a pasta dish. Ooh. Is it not smokeless? What does it say? An indoor grill? I thought it was smokeless, Nikki. Oh, hot. I definitely reheated it. Oh, man. Fried spam? Oh, man. You're speaking my language, Ricky. You do like the electric grill, but wife would say we don't have the room. No, I totally understand. You know, they had some other cool products too. There is also like a cordless electric hot pot. So like you don't need to plug it in. Like right now I need to plug in the Top Whip, but like I imagine this would be great when you do go camping and there's like no electricity. It really is a portable electric hot pot that you can cook, boil water in as well, or drain the water and use it as a little pan. I'm just blown away by cooking technology these days. Oh, Jose, thank you for starting to follow. See, this is what happens. I'm about to leave, and then all the new people and all the cool people who have been staying since my stream ended at 8, y'all hooked me back in. I just really appreciate y'all. And Serene and Ricky, y'all were supposed to just leave like at 8. Why you both still here? I'm just enjoying my meal right now. Ah, I see. Nikki just said it produces less smoke than a traditional grill. Yay! And thank you, Richard, for coming back. I was not used to you leaving before the stream ended. I was like, oh my gosh, my heart broke a little bit. Aw. P.S. Where are y'all tuning in from? I don't think I even know, because some of y'all are saying that you're going to bed now. It's like 11:30, so I know you guys are somewhere on the East Coast. Yeah, but where is everybody from? Hot pot, that sounds amazing. John, I thought you already were following John, but thank you for following or refollowing, just so I can notice you. You're like, notice me, I'm following now. Thank you, John, I appreciate you. Maryland? What? Oh yeah, it's like so late for you all. And my question is, how do you all find my live stream? Because before recently, you couldn't even search for me. And yeah, I'm very curious because I don't know how to reach mainstream. um, so I'm always curious to see how people find me. Like, is it off another product that I did a live for? Well, thank you for following, John. I really appreciate you. David C. is from New York City. Richard, you're in Southern California? Wait, we're in Southern California because, you know, I'm in Southern California now, too. Wow. California. San Diego. Oh, San Diego is so cool. P.S. Richard, your icon makes me smile because every time I look at it with the glasses, I keep thinking it's like your face, like doing this like cool sign. It's very comforting, just letting you know. You never followed. Okay, well, you have it now. Wow, the East Coast, y'all are up wide awake at this hour? Crazy. I would share my meal with you, but then I realized it might be too late for y'all to be eating, right? Wow. Well, I am originally from the Bay Area. I was born in San Francisco, but basically grew up in Fremont all my life. So if you don't know where Fremont is, that's where Christy Yamaguchi is and like MC Hammer. But it's also in between Oakland and San Jose. So close to San Francisco. So I usually just tell people like I'm like there, but technically I was born in San Francisco, and I moved to Los Angeles 9 years ago on April Fool's Day because it was such a shock after having debated, do I move to LA? Do I not move to LA to pursue this entertainment dream of feeling more represented on screen as an Asian American entertainer? And then I said, yeah, I'm going to move. And it just so happened to be the April 1st, because a lot of people move on the 1st of the month. But it happened to be April 1st that I decided to finally move down to LA, and everybody thought I was kidding. But I'm like, no, joke's on you. And so actually next year, April 1st of 2023, I will have been 10 years. It will be my 10-year anniversary since moving to LA. That is insane to me. Wow. Maybe I should do something big for that. 10 years. And really, when you say it out like that, it's like such a long time. It seems like such a long time because like moving to LA seems like such a long time ago. And I guess a decade is pretty long, but if you think about your lifespan and stuff like that, the little things that used to matter or you held a grudge against when you were like growing up, they seem so insignificant and small compared to like everything else that this journey of life is. So it's just kind of like a grounding and humbling experience to feel small every now and then. And definitely just hitting 10 years, a whole decade since moving here, that's making me feel really like tiny. So it's crazy. Let's see. Yes, Nikki remembers the whole journey. Yeah, and Ricky's like, no, I better not snack this late though. Oh, John, I always do this thing. If you ask, you must guess. So go ahead and give me a guess. I'll give you 2 chances to get it right. Ricky's like, how expensive is it to live in LA? It really depends. It's at a point where people in LA, so many articles have been like written that it might be difficult to ever own a house for a lot of people who live here, because a lot of folks like come from all over the place, right? But LA specifically is just, there's just so many other, there's cheap ways to live and there's also expensive ways to live, so it kind of really depends. But it's more about where do I see myself living indefinitely. That usually is the question. And yeah, right now I would say rent for one person, depending on what enclave you are in, can range anywhere from 1,500 to 6,000 a month. I saw a place in Santa Monica recently. You get the ocean view, but it was like a one bedroom, one bathroom on like the border of like the beach near Santa Monica. They had a place going for like $12,000 a month. And I was like, wow. Like at that point, you might as well buy. But then a lot of the homes here are starting at the 1 million mark. So yeah, it can kind of feel a little depressing sometimes to be like, oh my gosh, we'll just be renting. But you know, when you do come to LA, it is now kind of like a known feeling that um, it's okay. First of all, don't feel ashamed by it or feeling any shame by it. Like there's so many people like, um, yeah, this is not a place maybe to, especially the Hollywood area. Let's just say it's a happening spot, and if you're kind of a social butterfly like me, sometimes it can be very easy to get swayed to going out every night and spending all this money every night. So I'm actually the reason why I'm moving out of the area so I can just be cool and chill in my own space and my own serenity at home. Okay, how far from Alameda? Oh my gosh. P.S. That's where the Asian American Donor Program is located. Serene is in Alameda. So, cool. Alameda is about like I'd say about 30 minutes away from Fremont. David found my stream randomly while looking for wireless microphones from Zoom meetings. Awesome! Well, thank you for finding me and thank you for following and thank you for being in my chat and also signing in so you can leave a comment. That's really cool. Okay. Ricky said Korean. Nope. Oh man. Stephen Farmer, thank you for joining. Oh, well, that sounds very depressing. I mean, for the most part, I mean, a lot of people said when I would move here, I become this like shallow person or like become so jaded and like being like, oh, I'm with like celebrities and stuff. But honestly, it's it's what you make of it, right? Like, I don't choose to be in these environments where people are toxic. Why would I? So the whole idea of like, oh, you're gonna go there to become a different person. Um, for some people who may not be able to withstand that or understand what's going on, yeah, maybe. But um, I've been able to navigate Hollywood for 12 plus years now, and I feel like I have a good head on my shoulders. If anything, I want to help other people find the right community when they move to LA. But also, like, why are you here? Are you here to, you know, be the representation that you never saw growing up? Because that's why I'm here. So it does come with getting into the room and networking with people who are the big wigs in Hollywood because it allows me to be in the room where all of that happens. Hamilton reference. To really hopefully make change. And then once you're in the room, then you knock down the door for other people who look like you to come into Hollywood. So that's my main mission of being in front and behind the camera is because I've always been able to edit myself into mainstream and see myself as the main character in my own story. I didn't see a lot of that growing up. So I was very grateful for YouTube in those days, and that's actually where I met like Nicki. We've been like followers of each other for a long time, so I really want to give a shout out to Nicki in here. But yeah. Oh, I am not. Okay. Um, Richard. Serene, I appreciate you for sticking as long as you have, but go to bed. You all are on the East Coast. Oh man, I'm gonna have to like, yeah, Nikki says 12 years now. 12 beautiful years now I've known you. That's cool. It's so funny the moment you say something that means like I just want to be a part of mainstream, people just accuse you of things. You know, it's easy to do that when you've always been a part of the main, you know, storyline. But that's all I'll say on that because I want to keep this stream nice and friendly. But yeah, I think it's about time I close down my live stream. I appreciate you all for stopping by and sticking around during the after party hours, because again, my stream ended 38 minutes ago, but for some reason, me chatting and reheating my food in this top wit 2-in-1 grill really made y'all want to stay. But yeah. All right, you all. Well, it's been such a pleasure hanging out with you today with my pasta and my mocktail. If you found any of these appliances helpful, you know where to go. Any purchases made off my links does support my channel at no additional cost to you, but there's no obligation. I do this for fun. I've been doing it once a week this entire year, just more as an experiment and to hold myself accountable for consistent reasons. But next year, though, I do see transitioning from a full-on tech show to a little bit more broader of a show. That way it can also include home goods and electronics and appliances for the everyday, like, stay-at-home remote person like me, since I work remotely from home now. Just stuff that we can just utilize in our everyday lives to make our lives a little bit easier. And thank you all again for sending me screenshots. Thank you for getting me to like over 25,000, was it? Likes. I really appreciate you all. But yeah, I don't want you all to feel obligated anymore. So now I will release you all. I will end the stream. But good night, and I will see you next Tuesday. Bye. I'm forgetting how to end this. Okay. Okay, bye guys.